So they finally did it. Iron Gwazi's POV has finally been revealed by Busch Gardens Tampa. And here, I'm going to perfectly explain why this coaster is going to be groundbreaking altogether for 2021. If you're brand new to the channel for We the Coasters, please hit the like button if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, and for more notifications on everything, hit that bell. Alright, let's get on down to everything that's going on by. As you're seeing here with the POV that's being listed, this coaster is going to be one of a kind for Busch Gardens Tampa. Now, just a brief thing about me myself here. I have never ridden any RMC coaster before. The closest one that's for where I'm at is over in Six Flags over Georgia, being Twisted Cyclone, which is a very small RMC coaster, but I think you get where I'm going from there. There's no way I want to travel from there. When this announcement came, this was groundbreaking. I imagine an RMC coaster wanting to come here for quite some time, and we finally get it. This is something that I've been extremely excited of since day one. And to be honest, I know this will definitely not disappoint by any means. Now, let's just get the elephant out of the room here. This was originally supposed to open in 2020, at the spring. From what sources have been saying is that it was supposed to open on April 6, 2020. That is what I've been heard from the employees, even though it could be confirmed, it could be denied. But what I've been told, though, from the employees is that they actually had that date circled for the fact that that could be opening around that date. Of course, that never came to be in fruition when it closed due to the COVID-19 outbreak that came around and many other things that came around along the way. But one thing that also came around is when it reopened was, well, when would this coaster open up entirely? And we got that answer, spring 2021. So, I know what you're thinking to yourself. When will they officially grand open it? Or even soft open? Let's get the grand opening part out of the way. Do I think Busch Gardens goes back to that date? Possibly. Now that the POV is out, which really brings an expectation of a higher level, and it really brings into that, what do you say, a big opportunity for when that coaster opens up, you could be right. It possibly could happen. But another thing that really could come around is this, though. Are they going to play it safe, or are they going to make the risk, especially knowing that an hour away, Universal Orlando is building a coaster, even though it's already been completed, but still working around the theming, the Jurassic World Velocicoaster. Universal has their deck completely filled out, and they may push out the chips going all in as well. However, knowing Busch Gardens getting an RMC coaster, it will be a big boost attendance. And knowing even with the outbreak in the tourism industry really having a little bit of an issue, still, you never know what really could happen. Now, other things to notice as far as what the POV is concerned is this. It's got 3 inversions, no trim brakes, and no mid-course brake run, which is flat out amazing. Also, a lot of head chopper effects, which is absolutely insane to even think for an RMC coaster. RMC is known to have a lot of head chopper effects as well as inversions with the corkscrews and even some amazing airtime hills that go around as the coaster goes on by on the course. So that is something to keep in mind when we are looking at the POV of this coaster. So what about soft opening? As far as that is concerned, I have no idea exactly. I've seen people say December or even January that it could happen. But then again, they could play it safe. Look what happened to Orion at Kings Island. They basically waited to May no matter what, and it opened up. At Universal Orlando, when they had Born Stuntacular, even though it was still technically known as a soft opening for quite some time, now it's already been officially open. So there are a lot of expectations what could come around in the future. Do I think it'll have a soft opening around that time before the eventual grand opening? Yes. As far as to when, I am just not 100% sure of when the actual day will come. I know they're going to bound to have it at least sometime before the actual opening. Heck, it could even be in February or March for all is concerned. We don't know yet. Obviously, you know with Busch Gardens, they're needing to play this safe, especially because of the COVID-19 outbreak that's going around throughout this world. And you know, having to deal with a big crowd pleaser like this really is going to mean a lot of attention. Who knows exactly what will happen with Busch Gardens and their strategy when to actually announce the actual opening, soft opening, or anything else in general. But you know 2021 will be their year, no doubt. I know people said that for 2020 when this coaster was coming out and the announcement came even the year before. But of course, you know, with everything that happened, who knows what will happen altogether. One thing I will also notice too is the fact that this is going to be the tallest coaster in Busch Gardens Tampa as well, with a 91-degree drop, 206 feet, and of course it will be one of the taller RMCs that has been made through the company. So, as far as being the best coaster in Florida, I have a feeling it's going to be a yes. And mainly it'll be due in fact that even after Jurassic World Velocicoaster opens up, I just think any RMC that goes around, it's honestly going to be a top 3 or even the best coaster altogether. Look what happened with Steel Vengeance. It proved to be the best coaster at Cedar Point, and it keeps going so to this very day. So those are my thoughts and my expectations are coming around with Iron Gwazi. What do you think of this roller coaster? Do you think it'll be the best in Florida? Will be the best you've ever ridden? We'll see, though. If you liked everything that went on by, please be sure to hit the like, of course. Until then, I will see you guys for the next coaster. This is Dylan from We the Coasters, and until the next video, I will see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day, everyone.